Well, it started about 30 years ago. I was just had moved to Sacramento. I was an aerobic instructor and I was teaching 25 classes a week approximately. And I was really uncomfortable because I was still overweight. I couldn't figure it out. How can an aerobic instructor be so heavy? I was about almost 50 pounds heavier than I am now. And my doctors never told me any way I could lose weight. They said, "You're doing great. Your numbers aren't good though. You have very high cholesterol." And they said, "You have cancer. You have thyroid cancer." Well, that cancer word is very scary. When you get that notification, I was 45 with cancer. I'd already had a great big lump taken out of my breast about 5 years earlier. It was about the size of a golf ball. And I asked the doctor if it had anything to do with my food. And he said, "Absolutely not. You're doing fine." So I moved in Sacramento, and a friend of mine, Frances, next door said, "Oh, you can get rid of all of that. Just talk to Dr. John McDougall." So I went down that night. I read his book. It was called The 12-Day Program. And it made complete, perfect sense to me. So I started the next day, and I haven't stopped since. I lost my cancer, I lost my heart disease, and I lost my obesity. I was almost 50 pounds overweight. And I became a thin aerobic instructor after that. I now still teach aerobics, and I teach nutrition as well. But I'm probably the oldest one in the whole gym. There's thousands of instructors, but I'm the oldest one, and I can kick butt. I can kick butt. I can do push-ups on my toes. I can do jumping jacks. I do everything, and I'm 73, and I've never felt better. It just feels so good to feel good now. I want to pay it forward to anyone I can. Whole food, plant-based, oil-free, and hopefully sugar-free and salt-free, which I now teach my people to do, is the optimal diet. So if you had heart disease like I did, it will reverse, I can guarantee it. Diabetes, cancer, I removed my own cancer. You can reverse autoimmune disorders, digestive disorders, arthritis. I have some people in my aerobics classes who had gnarled fingers and couldn't do push-ups with me. Now they can, because they're eating a whole food plant-based diet. Other people lost 100 pounds, and to see their story just by going whole food plant-based is to make you cry. We all were crying with these stories, and they just found out how to eat. And it's not hard, and you get to eat till you're full. Almost any chronic disease we have on the earth can be taken care of with a whole food plant-based diet. When people ask me, where do you get your protein? I show them, this is 73-year-old muscle right here. Take a feel, it's hard as a rock. So's my tummy. So's my tummy. And I'm telling you, I'm 73 and I teach kickboxing and step and body sculpting, and I'm a personal trainer. And I get all the protein I need from, get this, parsley. Parsley has protein. Broccoli has more protein than beef. So you can get protein in every food. Some more, some less, but there's protein in every plant food. The Sacramento Vegan Society, which holds over 3,000 people right now. We started with about 8, and we now have a huge group of people who really want to know about this. They might not be vegan yet, they might not know anything about healthy vegan or healthy whole food plant-based eating, but they want to know more. So I have a coaching business, a vegan mentor coaching business, plus I teach Food for Life or PCRM with Dr. Neil Barnard, which is one of the greatest programs in the world for teaching nutrition and cancer classes and diabetes classes. We have videos from Dr. Barnard showing you how the food works in your body. No doctor ever told me any of this. I had to be 45 before I had to research it myself to find out. I find that appalling that none of the doctors would help me before this, that none of the doctors knew what to do. So it's our responsibility as human beings to take charge of our own lives, do the research yourself, look up Dr. John McDougall, watch Forks Over Knives and What the Health. Now, I just really want to let people know how easy it is. It's just not difficult. People say that's too hard. Anyway, my whole family eats the other way. I can't change for my family. Well, you need to be the role model for your family. If you don't do it, they will end up fat and sick. If you might be fat and sick, they will too. Take 3 weeks, 21 days, make yourself clean for those 3 weeks, and then you'll feel so good you want to keep going. When you get the reward after 3 weeks, you'll feel so happy about it you want to keep going. You won't want to stop, and pretty soon you'll be like me and you want to tell the whole world. You want to help everybody. You'll just be another me. That's all.